good evening, jammers, and welcome to another episode of the Jams and Cocktails Show Live. I am your host, Brad Brock, and we're excited to talk about everything that you need to know about the upcoming 420 Festival. That's right. It's coming to Fort Pierce, Florida here, April 21st and 22nd. And here to discuss all of those details with us tonight is the event organizer, promoter, and all-around local superhero, Mr. Al Beltran. That's it.
Thanks for that, man.
You're looking good, man.
Well, thank you for
You
that
look
as
good.
well.
Yeah. I could say that, right?
Yeah.
We could say
You're comfortable.
He's all he's all
get
like
it.
shiny.
We're all shiny, happy people. Also joining us here in the lounge tonight is the JNC Destruction Crew. Of course, we've got Derek and Jordan. And holding down the other side of the fence here is our very special guest panelist tonight, our good friend Dani, who is celebrating her birthday this evening. Long-time listener, first-time personality on the show. Welcome to the show. And we have Ellie. Ellie? No.
There she is.
Somebody text her and make sure that nothing happened to her. I haven't heard from her today. She likes to sleep. So that is very possible that could be a thing. But we'd like to thank all of you for tuning in live with us, of course, on YouTube, Facebook, or Shore Life Radio, wherever you're catching the show. We hope that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and like, share, and follow us on all the other social medias. We are listening to each other, but we're also watching the chats and comments on YouTube and Facebook. So please chime in, ask questions, and play along with us throughout the night. In fact, I just got word, well, not just, but before the show started, got word from Al. We've got some tickets to give away. We've got some tickets to give away.
Those are official.
Nice.
Old school hard tickets.
Hell
We
yeah.
don't do this anymore.
And they should. I feel like some things
Yes.
should come back, you know? So
what do you
I
save?
have a pin board. I have pin boards of all mine.
Hey, what do you save if you don't have a hard ticket? You can't save an I mean,
I'm also going to have coconuts with my logo on them there.
what?
whole coconuts?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I love
With
that.
the water and the meat. It's a whole other conversation.
Oh, snap.
The water and the meat. And how do you win these tickets? Well, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you. We're going to play a little game of Name That Tune in just a little while.
Whoa.
And listen, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. You don't even have to be good at Name That Tune. You just have to participate in the chats and comments. And we're going to put your name on a list. And we're going to draw a name at the end of the game. And that's how you're going to win tickets to 420. So,
Yes.
but before we get down to business, we've got some business to get down to with our shot of the week.
Thank you.
I missed the cue. All right. Well, it's a very special shot for very special friends. That's right. As mentioned, Dani is celebrating her birthday today. Whoop, whoop. And it only seems fitting to have a birthday shot. So that's what this is. This is a birthday cake shot. And it's very simple. It's 1 part white chocolate liqueur. Very, very decadent. So, sorry about your sugar intake.
It's okay, man.
Once in a while.
I do it so I can do this when I want. I don't feel guilty.
So white chocolate liqueur sounds great and all, but then it's also got 1 part cake vodka, as if they couldn't make vodka taste like anything else. Let's just the whole abomination of the vodka industry. But cake vodka was shaken in ice, we straight into the glass. It's really that simple. You could put some whipped cream on it. We didn't, because I didn't think it was going to keep very well.
Thank you. We have to have lactose pill with that.
But we put sprinkles.
That was my question.
I like
What
Just
are
before we take these shots, I think it's only fitting that we Sing happy birthday to Dani.
Aw.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dani. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, I see there's a candle for each decade that I've been around.
Intentional.
I appreciate that.
Make a wish. Yeah. Cheers, you guys. Salud.
Happy birthday. Thank you for being born.
I can't eat that cupcake, so, but I
Man,
appreciate that.
Delicious.
That's okay.
It does-
Somebody will eat it.
Hey, I have a feeling.
It's me. I'm somebody.
You can wear the cute ring, though.
I like that.
I don't know if that shot tastes like a birthday cake,
Oh.
but it's very
It's
sweet.
really good. You know?
You know what though? I think on the back end of that, I'm kind of getting that like cake batter taste.
Oh, I get it a lot. It's like when you get that bite, that's a little bit of cake and a lot of frosting, which is usually my favorite bite.
Yeah.
That
That's
is,
what it tastes like.
that is delicious.
See, you don't even need the cupcake.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
Liquid
I
cupcake.
just had that.
I was teetering between putting the candle in the shot, and I was like, I feel like that's going to be a mess. Something's going to go terribly wrong, and I don't want to be responsible.
I would be
for
wearing that cocktail.
Yeah. We would light the joint on fire for sure.
Wonderful.
It's got the joint.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Fort 20 Fest. Yeah.
that's the after dark segment. Well, you guys, be sure to join us each week for our cocktail or shot of the week by visiting www. People still say that www.
Yes.
World Wide Web.
Yes.
World Wide Web is like actually shorter, they say, than saying W
I
three
used
times.
to remember when we used to have commercials and they started with that. I'm like, why is every commercial start with www back in the 90s?
Yeah. So we don't need
It was
that
a big
anymore.
deal.
Don't even worry about www. Just go to jnclive.tv. You can head over to the Shot of the Week page and see what we're planning. Of course, you can get everything you need to make it delivered to your door from our friends at Drizzly.
Drizzly.
Oh, that's because Ellie's not here. Poor Ellie. She's probably at the front door. I have our door cam open so that we can see if she tries to sneak in, but
So she can't scare us.
did somebody text her? Any of you guys?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
No, but I will.
All right. Well, while they're doing that, we're going to dive right into it, you guys. We've got the second annual Fort 20 Festival coming up in Fort Pierce, as I mentioned. The first year, reggae band Cashed Out and others were rocking the whole joint for an entire day from like the morning into the wee hours. And that was at the Sunrise Sands Resort down in Jetty Park. And that was, of course, an all-day extravaganza. And it's back this year for 2 days and more bands, which is awesome. So here from Treasure Coast Live to tell us about all we are going to expect from this year's Fort 20 Fest, the man, the myth, legend, and JNC alumni, Mr. Al Beltran.
You're too nice to me. Don't believe all that, guys. I'm just some dude that likes to throw parties.
It's all
Really.
true. It's all true.
It's only because Brad wants tickets.
Yeah, he just
Trying to butter you
Well, I
up.
brought
yep.
some.
He just wants you to keep coming back.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
true. It's true.
Yeah, man. Last year was so awesome. Like it worked. You know, it was this crazy thought. I was like, man, Fort Pierce needs something like this. You know, and the biggest challenge I think was like, will people pay? You know,
Right.
like they're just so used to, so used to everything being free. But it worked out, man. We had over 600 people there last year. I mean, it was epic, and we had music all day. Great original music, from all over the state. This year, we're bringing in from all over the country.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
huge,
2
man.
days. Yeah. So I actually have one tribute band on Friday night, which I thought would be a perfect fit for Fort Pierce. Stealing Peaches.
Stealing Peaches. I've heard so much about them, and how exciting to get them here.
Oh yeah, man. Allman Brothers music in Fort Pierce. I think it couldn't be a better fit.
No, not at all.
And that's it's just for the old school Fort Pierce people that've been here for a while. that know the history of Fort Pierce. All the guys from, I don't know if you guys know, the guys from the Allman Brothers used to hang in Fort Pierce. Used to come down. They were buddies with Gary Stewart, and
Right.
it's all there's a lot of history there. So I definitely would love to see a lot of the locals out for that on Friday night. But yeah, man, it's a lot of good stuff. I'm super stoked. We extended it. Like I say, last year we did just Saturday. This year it's going to be Friday and Saturday.
Right. And so what's the timeline? So like on Friday, what time does everything kick off?
So Friday, we're gonna open the doors at 4, and right at 4:15, we have this band. They're called the Snozberries.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Dude, these guys are gonna set the tone. Like, a lot of people probably don't know them here locally, but these are all handpicked bands of music that I absolutely love. Next level musicianship. I mean, this is impressive music. So, that's kind of what I urge people. I'm like, just because you haven't heard of something doesn't mean that it's not going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So many people are so hooked. I'm like, oh, I never heard of them. I'm not going to go. Like, it's like never eating anything new in your life.
Well, that's
It's
one
like-
thing I can vouch for, Al, is your taste in music is just, it's just so good. It's so tasteful, for lack of a better word. But I would never doubt a collection of music that you put together, because I was really following. Are you still doing the Wednesday YouTube videos?
Oh, yeah.
Of
Actually,
What Would Al Do?
So I fell off these last 2 weeks. So last week and this week, today's Wednesday, isn't it?
It is.
I've been pretty
You're going to
much-
find out what Al would do tonight.
Yes, this is making up for what would I'll do Wednesdays. Hold on, let me record this. Can I use this?
Sure. Why not?
No, but I do every Wednesday. I do put it up. These last 2 weeks have been just balls to the wall. Can I say balls on here?
Ball. Everybody say balls.
Balls. Balls.
It's been balls to the wall promotion for this event. I've been all over. I've been at every bar, every restaurant. I've been kicked out of places.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can't promote other. I'm like, man, this is for you too. You know how many people are gonna come to your business?
Dead serious. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like most of the restaurants around. Everybody, people ran out of food, closed early. I mean,
Right.
this brings a lot of people from out of town that normally wouldn't be here, and they're gonna spend a lot of money in town.
And that's the truth, because the majority of people, at least me, when I'm hungry, I don't want. If I'm at an event, I don't want to sit and wait in a 25-30 minute line to then wait for my food. I'll
Yes.
I'll leave
Go
and
sit down.
go sit down and have a
Yeah.
meal and come back, especially an event that runs all day long.
Yeah.
And you're just gonna and say you've just seen your favorite band, or you're just famished. You're just gonna
Yes,
eat.
take a break.
That's
you
it.
know, Yeah. So
Some people don't get it.
I don't know where'd that come. Oh yeah, I got kicked out of a place, but
We won't mention any names.
But it's okay. It's the life we live. We choose to do things, and not everybody gets it, and it's okay.
Right.
My life is weird, guys. It's funny. I posted this a while back. People were, I said, "What do you guys really think I do?" And
Don't know.
exactly.
Like I said,
Well,
octopus hands, everything. Octopus around.
But
the
really,
trench
sometimes
coats.
I ask myself, I'm like, I know I love what I do, but sometimes I just got to really sit back and remind myself. And then, it's like, man, this is just not normal. People don't live their life the way I do.
No,
But,
they certainly don't.
But it's okay. I love it.
You got to introduce people. My favorite thing about meeting a new person is the new music that they introduce to me that I didn't know before.
Yes, man.
And then they become my favorite bands.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a great way to to
My favorite thing.
learn about people and learn about new music is meeting new
Exactly.
people.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I do appreciate that compliment, Brad. That means a lot, because when I do these things, I work with music that I like.
Right. Right.
And it's a big chance. It really is. These are, there's a lot of money on the line here, and it takes people to buy a ticket. And trust me, because I guarantee you, not everybody has heard of every band on here. Not everybody has seen every band on here.
Right. Right.
So you saying that means a lot, man. Because
Okay.
I kind of like, I don't bet on it, but I hope people have trust in what I put together, because, dude, this is some good stuff.
It really is.
man.
And I was gonna say, I read over the lineup and I was diving into some of the tunes, especially from some of these bands like geez, I'm like drawing a blank
Ballyhoo.
now. No, Ballyhoo. Of course, we all know Ballyhoo.
Java, Tanned,
Tanned,
Tasty.
that's it. I'd never heard of them. So I dove into some of their music today and was like, these guys are great. The Resolvers. Whoa, blown away. They're like, I want to listen to all their records now.
Yeah.
So, and then of course, like we're going to dive into the lineup here in just a minute.
Yeah.
But they are all these bands, there's so many subtle differences between them, but it all works.
Yeah.
And I was like, all this music makes sense. And of course it does, because I'll put it together. You know?
Well, it's all in my brain, you know. It's like if I were to go hang out for 2 days and listen to music, this is what I would want to listen to.
Right,
You know, I just want stuff to blow my mind. I want to forget about things. I want to remember the best things. I want to feel certain ways, and this is the music that does it for me. And I'm hoping other people feel it. You know,
That's awesome. So the Snozberries are kicking off the whole joint,
dude.
You see how I brought it back?
Yeah.
Ah.
Very good.
Don't miss the Snozberries.
And what time?
Please.
What time does everything kick off?
4:15.
Oh, on Friday?
We're opening the door.
That's great.
4:15. I mean, you guys, I want to see a line out there for these guys. I mean, they will set the tone. These guys are next level musicians, all of them. In the music, I mean, it'll take you for a ride. They have some funk aspects. They have rock aspects. I mean, they jam. They take these songs to places that you never thought they could go. Like, really, look them up. Watch some videos. You know, sit back in your room, have a couple beers, whatever it is, man, and listen to these guys.
They remind me a little bit of another band on this lineup, the Tasty Vibrations.
Yeah.
They are a wonderful jam band as well. Like, you can, in listening to their live stuff, the way that they just run songs together, 26 minutes of your life will go by listening to their music, and you're like, what just happened to me? I
You know what
just
happened?
teleported.
You know what happened? So many new connections were made in your mind.
100%.
Without a doubt. You know, when you hear things new for the first time ever and arranged in ways you've never heard them arranged or never felt, it rewires you.
Yeah.
And it's what an amazing feeling it is to come away from something rewired. And that's why I love this type of music and all of these bands. I mean, they're painting the fabric of time with their art.
Yeah.
And they're pumping it into our souls through sound waves.
Yeah,
This is big, man.
we're going to church. We're going to church right now.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about the lineup here. There's so many bands, 15 bands on this
Yeah.
bill.
Yeah.
You got the flyer in front of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Give us the rundown. Who all is going to be melting our face at this event?
So Friday night, like I say, we're starting with the Snozberries, and these guys, they will set the tone. I got people coming from hundreds of miles to see these guys. You know, the people that know them. You know, so they're going to be setting the tone. Like, it's like a jazz, funk, rock, like fusion that's gonna, you know, blow your mind. So they're starting out. Then we're going straight to Steel and Peaches, Allman Brothers tribute. Just absolutely crush it. Two of Florida's sickest guitar players on the same band. I mean, these guys, they capture the essence of the Allman Brothers. They also just put their own like kind of modern feel and vibe. And I mean, so as soon as it starts, you're going to be riding high and you're not going to come down.
That's amazing. Great.
Till Sunday about 2 a.m. Then I got a Sunday brunch for you. We'll get to that. But so after that, then we have Future Joy coming on. So Future Joy is a husband and wife. They just got engaged. I'm not sure if they got married yet.
We don't want to rush it. We don't want to rush it. Do we, Jordan? We're not rushing anything.
So Emily, she's a DJ. She also does vocals. So this is all, once again, original music. And she's got the soundboard. They make the beats. She sings on them. And her husband, Zach, he plays the saxophone. He's got all different types of saxophones. This guy, I mean, when you listen to that electronic music and you hear the live instruments come in, it just really takes it to the next level. And these guys, once again, when it comes to that energy, they will keep that energy up. Everybody comes when they play. Everybody just sucks up to the stage and it just bounce. I mean, it's a beautiful thing. So once again, I'm big on energy.
What would you consider them? Like, are they like? Would they be like new wave or house or something?
Electronic, electro, funk.
I always think about ska when I think about saxophone.
Yeah.
Well, ska would be more, full band. This is, it's electronic, electro, funk, they do break beats. I mean, they do it all. It's just
I love that.
amazing electronic music, but with a lot of organic, with the vocals, like live vocals, and with the instruments. It's really cool. And then after that, then we have Tanned headlining Friday night. And these guys, once again, like sometimes when I hear them, I think if like Styx were to come out now and you start to hear,
Yeah.
almost, because the vocals, man, Taylor's vocals are just epic, and he's just belts it out and just gives you shivers.
Well, listen, when I listened, or I was going to listen to them today, I thought I was expecting a reggae band.
No.
And when it hit, you ever take a sip of what you think is milk, but it's actually orange juice, and it just totally gives you a mind fuck.
Oh yes,
That's what happened to me.
Yes,
That's
yes,
what happened to
man.
me. They're amazing. And it was simply because I saw them on the bill with Ballyhoo, and just in my mind, that's how it presented itself.
Yeah, man, we're mixing it up.
I
baby.
love that.
So Tan, they're gonna take you there, man. They're gonna finish off the night. Well, when I say finish off the night, they're gonna finish off the big stage.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, then I got a DJ, Electrip, is gonna be holding it down inside. So Electrip, he's local.
He's local and he's
Yes,
great. Yeah,
great,
I've seen him several
man.
times around town.
House break beats, like he'll bring in he'll remix some top 40 stuff, then he'll just blow your mind with some nasty dub step bass. Like
He's one of those DJs where you can firmly tell a musician who's like, oh, anybody could push a button.
No.
This kid will blow your mind because the timing and the taste that goes into what he does.
Yeah.
He is a musician. You have to be in order to pull that together.
Being in the scene for a while, when I hear people say, oh, DJ, that's not real music, man.
There's a sequence in just like composing any kind of
Yeah.
And it's not even
Any kind of
just,
tune.
and they're not just like playing one song, next song, third. Some people do that.
I do
is
that.
so much more.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll slow songs down. They'll put beats on top of them. They'll put their own beats, their own sounds. They have synthesizers. I mean, they're making music.
Yeah.
And
100%.
then not only that, while they're making it to the crowd, and they're feeling and they're seeing, hey, these people right now, this kinds of sounds are making them do this, and this is what so it's deep. So I got a lot of respect for them, and I love it. And electronic music, it was a big part of. So I grew up in Orlando, so DJ Baby Ann and that that breakbeat scene.
Don't give away your age.
Oh man,
Yeah.
like
Hey now.
Kimball Collins and
Hey now.
it was. I mean, all music is amazing, and it comes through different forms. So
Sure.
I've never been one to say, oh man,
It's just
that's
a vibe.
DJ.
It's how you feel it.
Yeah, and it's late
Yep.
night. So after the big stage, then he's gonna be inside. The little noise ordinance, so we bring him inside, and you got the bass and the lights and the fog, and for the people that want to stay up partying late night.
Where is this located?
This is at Sunrise Sands. It's right on the beach. You know where the Jetty Bar is?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to.
So there's
I was
a
about to
resort
judge you
there.
if you didn't.
Go there.
But yeah, it's right next to it. So if you got the Jetty Bar and you keep on walking towards the beach,
Yeah.
even when you hit the beach, you look to the right. There's the
there.
hotel. So we rent out the whole hotel. So everybody staying at the hotel is there for the festival,
Right.
and then it's right on the beach. It's pretty
This is the
epic.
first time I've heard of this too. I didn't hear
Yeah.
about this last year.
Well, that's
Oh,
why
yeah.
we do what we do.
I know. I love it.
Yeah. Last year we had about 600. Like I say, this year I'm hoping to see.
We were coming out of
800.
COVID last year too. We were coming out of everybody getting back out there.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. It was awesome, man. So yeah, we'll have the DJ, and then for the people staying late night, there's a little fire pit out there, and I got Flint Blade. I know you've probably heard of Flint
Oh,
Blade
yeah.
locally.
He amazes me.
Yes.
He amazes me completely.
So he's going to be set up doing where there's a campfire out there. So for the people staying late night, staying at the hotel, staying around the area, it's going to be little late night campfire jams, and he's coordinating with other musicians that are playing the day before, that are in town or played that night. And they're going to do just late night jams around the campfire, staying up for the people that are staying there. And we'll just have that going on for a couple hours and then wind down. And then
I'm-
people could do whatever they want in the hotel rooms. I don't know.
I'm thankful.
There you
And that's
go.
why I'm thankful for this podcast because I never would have heard of Flint Blade unless I saw this podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Flint Blade,
awesome.
It's like a whole different instrument. I know a lot of instruments. I've never
Yeah.
seen that before.
I know now that it's not a sitar; it's a Chapman stick.
Chapman
Yes,
stick.
the Chapman stick. Yes.
Completely different.
Completely
So
different.
different.
Much cooler, in my opinion.
Looks similar.
Well, it's like you have different types of, you have a lot of different saxophones. Same thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Flint Blade, master of his
Yes,
instrument.
yes.
It's just
Yeah.
Remarkable.
really, really cool, man. I love that he's there.
So I'm stoked. That's gonna be late night, chilling out. Finishing off the night at the fire, and then we have Saturday.
Dun dun dun.
So
If you make it past Friday.
really cool. We do have single day passes. If you just want to come Friday, or if you just want to come Saturday. Don't know why you'd want to do one and not the other, but hey,
Right.
If say you
Schedules.
work, exactly. So that's why at first I was just gonna do weekend passes. But I figured, hey man, not everybody can make it both nights.
Right.
I wanted to make a good variety both days. So now we do have single passes for each
Like
day.
Sunfest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Like a
Sunfest.
Sunfest, yeah.
So we're gonna be kicking off Saturday. Can I still talk about the lineup?
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah.
Let's not.
I just don't want to
let's do it.
I get
No,
excited.
no.
Like this is my
We're
favorite part
excited
is the
too.
music.
Yes.
It really is.
That's what this is. Yes.
So we're starting out, and at the intro you played actually one of my favorite songs from Sandman Sleeps.
Oh yes.
So they're going to be kicking us off at 11:45. And once again, man, they're local. You're going to notice not a whole lot of local bands here. I do like to bring a lot of stuff that you don't see regularly,
Yeah.
but Sandman, you don't see them regularly. They don't play around a lot.
Bands are starting to come back together.
Yeah, and I'm a huge fan. I mean, they're very talented, a very unique sound that really captures me when I hear it. It's like that rock with some indie, but there's some deep like soul that they bring with those voices, all of it. It's
Yeah.
deep. I love it.
It's very. We can do a whole podcast
It's beautiful.
on
They're good.
Sandman Sleeps. In fact, we will.
I'd like to come in and hang with them.
Okay, I'll put you on the
I
list.
know
for
Zach.
sure.
I've worked with Zach a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Noted.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
I just
definitely love to
just
hang
talked
with
to
them. I'd like
Zach
get
today.
to know
I asked him permission to feature one of their newer videos on our break tonight. So I was like, he was saying there's a lot of stuff in the works there for Sandman Sleeps, new music,
Good.
things coming about, and so I was like, it sounds like we need to get another Sandman Sleeps podcast together.
There
But
you go.
Yeah, she has an amazing voice.
yeah,
So after them, there's this band they call Akita.
I used to
Like
have
the dog.
I used to have two Akitas growing up. They were my childhood dogs.
Were they intense?
Yeah. Oh well.
One's name was Taz,
One's
so
was
probably.
Taz, yeah. They
That says it right
they
there.
they are notably energetic dogs, and they're very big and they're very powerful. My Akitas were wonderful and just I don't know. I've heard horror stories.
Yeah.
They have the world's worst dog bite.
Oh wow.
Any dog, they don't bite as often as other dogs, but when they do, they have the worst dog bite out of all domestic dogs on the
Are
planet.
those from Alaska?
They look like they could be.
Japan. I believe they're a Japanese
well,
breed.
Siberia,
Japan,
maybe?
Alaska. There's only a small sea in between.
No, you know.
Yeah.
Real
You were
close.
close.
Yeah.
So close.
Is the Akita horror story mine?
Oh.
Oh, you
Oh,
have
yeah,
one?
There's
you-
a story.
Yeah.
You have a horror story.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I had an Akita too. Well, my dad and stepmom had an Akita. But anyway, yeah.
Okay. Well, the band's name
Yeah,
is
the
Akita.
band, Akita. I love that name. That's a great name.
So,
yeah.
they're-
Segue.
There's no dogs in the band.
I'm not sure. This is my first time seeing them live.
So who
Maybe they have a
knows?
pet.
Maybe.
What if they showed up with an Akita
I know some
on stage
dogs-
with them?
Some
Or
bands do bring pets along. It's cool.
True.
they
I
had
love
some female friend or something who
It could be too.
Well, so they're bringing the funk, like
Wow.
straight nasty funk, and
Oh,
you know, like I think it's just a great segue. Sandman Sleeps is gonna come up, engage everybody, and get everybody woken up, and with that nice kind of indie rock kind of vibe. Then they're gonna bring the funk. They got the horn section and the nasty bass lines, and
That's
it's
the
just
90s right there.
oh man, so good. And once again, it'll start to get the hips moving and
Oh, yeah.
people grooving. That's early in the day. It's 1 o'clock. You know what I mean? And we're bringing the funk already. So after Akita, and they're coming.
You can't
from,
party all day until you start, unless you start in the morning. That's for sure.
They're coming from around Asheville, North Carolina.
Ah, that's
Yeah.
a good music scene right there.
Yeah, I'm working.
Fantastic.
With that voice, you are familiar with that area.
I am. I'm telling you, it's a college town, and there's a lot,
Yeah, it's
a
huge.
lot of music in Nashville. It's becoming
Yeah.
big on that.
Buddy of mine right now, his name is Josh McFarlane. He runs Funked Up Productions, and he set me up with Akita and a band we're going to talk about later, the Headtones, which is phenomenal. It's the second time I work with them, and another mind. I mean, these are all going to blow your mind. But so huge shout out to Funked Up Productions. He's a really good connection of mine up in that area, and you know we're working on trading bands up and down. You know, so after we drop the funk and get everybody's booty shaking a little bit. Then so Enjoy is coming on, and Enjoy is another one of the local bands. I'm a huge fan of their brand of reggae. It is, I would say, it's like a roots reggae.
I saw Enjoy at one of your events at Lincoln Park.
Yes.
And it was blown away. I feel like a lot of roots reggae bands, when you go to see them, they take you to church.
Yes.
You know, and that's how I felt the whole time. They would play the same song for 11 and a half minutes, you know, and just have these breakdowns. And like, I don't know, it's moving spiritually. Like they take you to church. Enjoy. You guys don't want to miss them.
Yeah,
for
very
sure.
much so. So after Enjoy, they're going to bring a little bit more funk back with the Headtones. So these guys, I mean, I'm just a huge fan. My hair's standing up because I can't wait to see him again, you know? So it's another badass funk band. I mean, the lead vocals just, I mean, you think like a mix between James Brown, Prince, like all those awesome front men that just leave it all out. And just like when you watch them, you leave with a different level of respect for what they do. This is that kind of band. They also have a DJ that's set up in the back, and he'll put samples in. The lead guitarist, Stephanie Perez, is a beast.
I love female lead guitarists.
Oh.
It's just, you know, call it what it is. I'm going to get called out. All the millions of people that they're going to be like, you're sexist.
No,
and I'll be like,
no.
no. You don't understand. There is something sexy
Yeah.
about, and I'll say that a male guitarist is sexy,
And also
but there's
two
something
basses.
sexy about a female
Yeah.
lead guitarist that can shred.
Yeah. So, and she's next level.
And
I
female
mean,
basses, too.
virtuoso. You know, I mean, yeah, dude. What it takes to play music like that is amazing. When they happen to be of the opposite sex, I guess it's very attractive.
It is very attractive.
So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I love the bass. My dad was a bassist always, and so
Yeah.
I just got into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love the vibe, the funk, everything with the bass. Bass really leads a
Yeah.
lot.
And
Got to get that big fat bottom.
yes, and they well,
that might have been a little sexist.
no, but well, people that know music, they know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And this band's got it. The bass play. I mean, every single player is next level. So this is just going to be another one. Everybody's going to be up, moving, dancing, up at the stage. So after the Headtones, then we got our boys, and you know, I know you've seen them, Tasty Vibrations.
Yeah.
You know, and they got that
They're so
jammy, reggae, funky, like rock. Max, the lead guitarist, really one of my favorite guitarists just because of his range. You know, he could make you feel like you're listening to some old school, like Allman Brothers type stuff. Then he'll bring in some new age solo kind of feel. I mean, he's just amazing.
What's wild about them is they have a frontman ukulele player.
Yeah,
It's just unbelievable.
Sean, yeah, the whole thing. I mean, once
I
again,
still don't get the ukulele thing.
come
Oh.
if
It
you
seems like-
see Sean,
He
It'll
just-
show. Throws it
There's
down.
a lot of people that want to try to play guitar, try with the ukulele. And it's just like,
this is different. Imagine watching a band with a front man with a ukulele play War Pigs. Okay?
and slays it.
Yeah. Just to give you an idea, when you
Yeah.
think ukulele, this gives you a whole new.
It is nice to get a true musician that's on something that's, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So then after Tasty comes the Resolvers you were talking about.
Yeah, I was
Like
blown away.
just think like big band, like New Orleans funk with the reggae, big band reggae vibe, like, you know, very theatrical. I mean, they all move in unison in the horns and the keys. And just once again, man, these are all, every band here is a band that has blown my mind, you know? And
Yeah,
it's
they don't
original.
just bring the good vibes. They
No.
bring a show.
Yes.
Like they put on a whole choreographed show.
Yes.
Really, really great.
Yeah. So then after them, we go back and we got a Java. Guys, if you haven't looked them up,
I didn't get a chance to
do it.
dig into them.
Anybody here right now?
A Java.
A Java.
I'll have to
So
get that lineup so I can look up all these on Spotify.
I'll send it to you. Everybody here is on Spotify, so that's a great thing.
I want to look
Yeah.
them all up on Spotify. I love new music.
And so a Java's coming on right before the headliner, so that tells you how I feel about these guys. I mean, this is gonna be like a high point before a high point, after a high point, but really one of the highest points. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got the Resolvers playing. Like, they can headline any festival.
Sure.
In my opinion, a Java can headline any festival. It's a hard call. You know, who goes first, who goes second. And
Right,
these
like
guys,
flipping a coin. Yeah.
the only reason kind of we mixed it up a little bit, Resolvers have some of that reggae vibe. Then a Java comes with more of that funky, jammy rock vibe. And then we go back and headline with Ballyhoo. And I mean, they do it. I've been listening to the Ballyhoo like, I don't know, 15 years easily, maybe, you know?
You're aging yourself again.
It's okay. Hey, man.
All of these bands I've never heard of. That's what I love.
Oh, Ballyhoo! You definitely, if you don't know them
I
by
don't.
name, you would be familiar with some of the songs.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're just,
Yeah.
it's just, if you've ever been into a tiki bar in your life, every third song is a Ballyhoo song,
Yes.
and then the next is a like a
Stick Figure,
Stick
then
Figure, yeah,
Revolution,
that's
and then Slightly
exactly
Stupid.
right. They're
in
right up
all
there
the
with them.
mixes.
Yeah.
And they're from Maryland. And once again, these guys, actually, anybody from Fort Pierce that used to go to the Hooked on Music Fest, they used to do the Hooked on Music Fest. I think they did it 2 years in a row. And that was huge. I mean, they would blow out downtown Fort Pierce, free show.
wasn't that a Zach Jones?
No,
wasn't he
those were-
affiliated
said
with Hooked
Maryville?
on Music?
No, that was Donna from Cobb's Landing really ran it. I think he maybe has played there.
Maybe he helped. I think maybe he helped with booking the music in there. He had some affiliation with Hooked Up, but
it
I
was
remember
way before Snorkel Corn, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah.
it was when he was, you know, before Snorkel Corn started.
maybe
but,
I was thinking the Gravel Kings had played there at some
I'm
point.
sure they probably have.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ballyhoo. I mean, just once again, look them up. These guys, their brand, what they call it, Maryland Beach Rock. So it's got that reggae vibe, but then they get some punk rock, ska vibes, rock vibes. It's just a party.
You get me with the Maryville because where I come from is Marvel.
Marvel.
It's Marvel. It's not Maryville. It's Marvel.
Did I say Maryville?
Yeah, you say Maryville. I'm
Oh, I
like,
thought
which
so.
Maryville? 'Cause
Well, it's
then-
Maryland.
Okay.
Maryland.
'Cause in Tennessee-
Maryland.
That's how I say it. Maryland.
Because in Tennessee, Maryville is Marvel.
And I feel like I'm getting too much into this, but I mean, this is. I mean, I
Music
love. This is
evokes-
what I love so much
Yeah.
about this.
That's why I love music. It
Yeah.
evokes that emotion that you can't explain.
Yeah.
You
At
can
the end of
feel
the
it.
day, it's almost like it's almost a little selfish because I know I'm gonna be there.
No,
You know?
dude.
It's basically a concert for
you're-
yourself.
I'm super jealous. I would love to be on that train and feeling that every day. That would be fantastic.
You're doing what every concert promoter
Yes.
does for their own.
Yes.
Yeah.
If I was to put on a festival and I had say over what music is, I would put together a music festival that I wanted to go to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Yeah,
you're,
man.
you're not being selfish at all.
Good.
It's
No.
exactly what you're supposed to
No.
do.
Okay, just making sure
Yep.
because I'm getting so excited
you
about
gotta be very
everybody
passionate
here. You
about it.
know?
Because if you're not passionate about it, then the crowd's not going to be.
Yeah,
passionate
I guess
about
you're
it.
right.
You're not going to
But-
attract that crowd.
But
and
the
your
fun,
your presentation of it too.
Okay.
Just how you talk about
you
it
gotta
was
have that
like,
excitement. It makes people go, okay.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, now I want to check out all of them on Spotify.
yeah,
Yes.
you sold us on it.
Good.
Like,
Good.
but the-
Everyone sounds amazing.
Oh, it just I.
Stamp.
I'm
But that's
amped.
Are you
not
guys
even the
going?
end.
Hold on. Are you guys going?
I probably.
Please.
I'm gonna try to go by
'Cause look,
myself.
hold
It
on,
depends
look.
on
Middle finger.
It
Why?
it-
Where's Brad gonna middle
It depends
finger?
I
on
know-
the Saturday.
I know
How long does
it's
the Saturday go?
Your birthday.
Yes.
Look, am I on? I brought this for you for your birthday for the whole
thank
weekend.
you.
So this, I know you said you can't make it Friday, but Saturday. We're going all night. Ballyhoo plays until 11.
That would be fantastic.
So happy
Aw.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
And I'll go with you.
And for you to go with it. And I can't imagine a
You get a
restaurant.
ticket. You get a ticket. You get
I can't
a ticket.
imagine a restaurant manager being off on a Saturday. Are you off on Friday or Saturday? Or can you be?
I can just go home
This
and take a
week?
nap.
Oh,
Next
next week.
week.
I'm off on Saturday.
Well, brother, I brought this for all
Wait,
you guys
what
because
day is
Oh,
thank you guys
thank
for
you.
what y'all do.
What day is
Because
it?
this is a lot of work. That's April
yeah.
22nd, 21st and 22nd. Well, I
That's
mean, that's
amazing.
just the ticket. That's just the ticket. I mean, I got flyers too. If you want
Listen,
the flyer.
Dani, you're not fooling anybody that you're like 96 years old, can't read anything anymore.
Actually, I've been wearing lenses since I was like 6. So I've been blind. I was born blind, but I haven't been born deaf.
There you go.
Thankfully.
These are
Al,
nice, Al.
That's awesome. I'm
Fancy
actually
pants.
playing at Chuck's Seafood Friday night until 9.
Come
so I'm
by.
gonna try to beeline it over there
Well,
when I
here you
get
go,
out.
brother.
And no, I was just gonna sneak in.
I'll
No,
just
I'm kidding.
Dude.
I won't
I'll just
see
have
it.
to-
Can I talk about that for a
Please
second?
do, please.
Okay, and this is a hard thing
Well,
for me.
first of all, you have to put into context the venue. This is something that they have struggled with festivals and concerts all the way, and so it's a tough venue to police, so to say,
Yeah.
and to throw
Nice.
events like this. But yeah. So what? Tell us a little bit about that.
just the first thing, I will never understand when somebody comes to me and says that, hey, I live here, I don't have to pay. I mean, I'm telling you, I get that like maybe 50 times
Really?
a night. And I'll never understand it, because I'm putting
It's like, do you live here at the resort? Do you own one of the rooms here? Like what?
and because really, like at the end of the day, as much as I love it, what I love more is seeing a community that I love thrive. Like I live in this community. I want awesome things to do, and these things cost money, man. It costs a lot of.
Yeah.
Like I'm happy if I can get everybody paid without dipping in, and
Right.
usually, either way, it doesn't matter. I enjoyed myself. It's worth whatever it is it costs to make it happen.
Right.
So yeah, man, just don't sneak in, man. And if any of you guys watching this, if you see somebody without a wristband, you don't have to say anything to them. Just say something to me, because really, man, this is tough. I'll never understand it, and it's okay. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody grew up different. I've never been that kind of person that thinks it's okay, and it's borderline stealing.
Yep.
The people that sneak in, they're stealing from me. This is like a business, and what I'll ask these
100%.
people sometimes, like, what do you do for a living? Oh, I paint. Will you come paint my house for free? And then I'll get all the curse words and stuff. I'm like, well, that's pretty much what you're asking.
Well, the
from
truth
me.
is,
Yep.
they're not only stealing from you. They're really stealing from each other. They're stealing from the people that paid to be there,
Yes.
that
It's
contributed
so not
to the
fair,
events.
yeah.
Because we were talking a little bit off air, and you were saying like if people just circumvent the system to go and get a freebie. It ruins it, because then you can't do the festival again.
I can't do it again.
And listen, when I tell you this, guys, because it's a perfect segue into the next bit here, or the next my next question is: these tickets are crazy affordable for what you're getting.
It's
You know
like
what I mean?
Less than $3 a band.
It's unbelievable.
And these bands are amazing.
Yeah.
It's not no startup, garage bands
Right.
here.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, we
So-
don't want to hear there's nothing to do this weekend.
yes.
This is it. And thank you for these, by the way.
Oh,
thank
for
you so much.
sure,
That
man.
was so
Yeah.
nice
you
of
see,
you.
what you guys contribute so much to everything in the community, man. I'm happy to give. Like that's what it's. We're all in it together.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Together,
those-
everyone achieves more.
Yeah, man.
But the ones that are trying to get in on free probably won't even appreciate the
Oh.
talent that's there. They just want to get in for free. movie.
They're
Oh, sure.
wasted
I'll
already.
never understand. I had somebody tell me, I don't even like this band. I'm
Yeah,
not
but-
going to pay. I'm like, well, then leave.
Yeah.
What are
What are
you
you
here for?
doing here?
Yeah.
So, how much are these tickets, and where can we get them? And more importantly for me, really is, are there VIP tickets packages available or anything like that?
I
So-
want special seating.
So pretty much
I want a seat.
the only VIP package I would say would be like if you get a room. I want to say 3 rooms left, but I actually got a couple messages on my way here. Pretty sure they'll be booked up. I do sandbag a few for last minute things, but they're pretty much sold out.
Yeah, rooms for old Brand, stumbling, bumbling.
Oh yeah. Well, all the oceanfront, beachfront rooms, those all sold out like within hours of putting them out.
Sure,
and then there's
for
a couple
sure.
little corner rooms and stuff. I mean, the deal is amazing. You're paying pretty much for the room and your tickets. There's no like upcharge or anything. You pay for the weekend and it comes with 2 tickets.
It's awesome.
Yeah, so the tickets, like I say, it's less than $3 a band, $45 for the whole weekend right now if you get it in pre-sale, and then they're going to be $50 if you walk up. You get it for the whole weekend,
Right.
And you're still at about like $325 a band or something, like and yeah, man, it's like I say, super affordable. We have some great sponsors that came in, helped out, make it to where we could do the tickets so cheap. Florida Hemp Collective, I think Financial always supports big.
It's so crazy
Yeah,
because for this lineup, you guys,
yeah.
for this lineup, you're paying $50 for 2 days. Like,
Yeah,
some of these festivals are getting away charging $350, $400 a person.
Yeah.
For
Easy.
these weekends.
You could spend that much in the bar in
quick.
in 10 minutes. Yeah.
quick.
What
Yeah.
kind of drinker are you?
If you
You
buy
have
any
no
shots,
idea.
if you go to Shindigs, that'll get you
I bring
4
my
shots.
Wow.
I bring my own.
Shade.
Sorry.
Any place I go, I bring my own.
So the tickets you could get right now, obviously online, Eventbrite. You go to the event page, Eventbrite. You could Google it. I mean, it pops up everywhere. But if you want to save the Eventbrite fees, right now I have tickets at the Rooted Reef Kava Bar, which came in. They're one of the sponsors.
Nice.
They're going to be there for the non-drinkers, which actually Kava and Kratom, I mean, they've been a huge part of me cutting back most of my drinking.
No kidding.
So yeah, so Rooted Reefs is a great place right in downtown Fort Pierce. They're gonna have a little booth there. So if anybody that comes and doesn't feel like drinking, want to have a little kava, want to have a little kratom, they're gonna be set up there for us. Huge supporters of a lot of the Treasure Coast Live events. I work with them a lot. They have great events at their place. Taco Dive, they also have tickets available there for sale. Once again, other supporters, and they're a local business that understands, like they know everybody's going to come have a taco.
For sure.
They were like, hey, thanks. They appreciate what I'm doing. And they're like, you can come in and promote it all you want, So they have hard tickets there. And once again, you're saving all of your fees there. Or you can go to the venue itself, Sunrise Sands. They have hard tickets there for sale. So while I'm talking about Sunrise Sands and tickets, this Saturday we have Sun Dried Vibes, which is another nationally touring awesome reggae rock band, and it's going to be a free show at Sunrise Sands this Saturday night, and we're going to be doing a ticket giveaway there. It's going to be a little raffle setup. Nice. So this is another chance to win a pair of tickets. So definitely come out there, check them out. Sun Dried Vibes, if you haven't heard them. I mean, just once again, these are nationally touring killer bands, lifelong musicians that they sacrifice their life to do
I have
this.
a band that I'm always promoting that comes here, but it seems it only comes up in Vero. The Bastard Sons.
Oh, I would love to work with them.
I know him. Every time he comes in.
Okay.
But I know that the lead singer is the only one that's left of the band, the original band.
Still love them.
Okay, I
Yeah,
saw
they are
them
great.
down at Filthy.
The Stamp.
No, Filthy Nasties. No,
Yeah.
that's not. Down in
They used,
Swampgrass Willies.
okay.
I first met them because I was in a band, and the lead singer brought me to Swampgrass Willie's, which is a smoke place. And the first time I got to see the Bastard Sons, I've been a super fan ever since. So every time they come in, and the last time they were up in Vero, so I went all the way up to Vero to go see him, and the lead singer, he's sitting there at Clay. So
Yeah.
Clay is the one, and I'm telling you, I wish that they were more prominent in this area.
Yeah.
But so far, I've only said during the pandemic, I left the hospital changed my clothes, went to Vero. It was outside the venue. It was just like they bring in everything.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's the only remaining person, every song is about drinking beer and getting high.
That's it.
Whole thing.
I love it.
That's like every day. Yeah, that's all my days are.
Leaf in between my teeth.
Well, we'll make it happen because I'm a fan. I used to see them when they would come to Filthy's years ago.
They got rid of
I'd love to have
the
a
thing
show.
I like is that they got the hype man. They plays the trombone. They got a new drummer, thank gosh, and the guitarist they had to replace. He was just whatever. So, but I'm telling you, they bring in a crowd.
Yeah.
And they're fantastic. I love them, but I don't like going down the swamp grass. It's just like you leave there and you have to change your clothes because you smell like a freaking cigarette tray.
No, we'll do it. We'll chat. You know, if you can set me up with him, I'd love to get
definitely.
him down,
I promote them all the time because they're reggae, funk, ska. They're like all of the.
Yeah, they throw down. I do love them.
The only time they didn't do so good is when they had the Yoko Ono.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he had a female that was a singer. She was a fabulous singer.
No shade at Yoko at all. By the way,
she was a girlfriend. She had a beautiful voice, but she wasn't meant for that man. She just wasn't.
It didn't work.
It wasn't the
they tried it.
Okay.
They tried.
They tried it. I called her the Yoko Ono because all of a sudden they went a different direction. I was like, no, bring back the. Okay, I would love to set that up with you.
Yes, let's do it. And I also want to bring up Saturday night after Ballyhoo's off. Then we have the DJs going on. So I got Electric doing a short set, but then I have Kid Barrett, really good friend of mine.
Nice.
And this guy, he brings that old school. When I was talking about the electronic music that was a big part of my upbringing, the old school Orlando breakbeat vibe. Man, it's just, it's awesome dancing music. You'll see it anytime he gets on the turntables. And he's one of those. He doesn't do it all the time. It's just like such a treat. So we're having him doing the late night inside. Kid Barrett,
Nice.
name is Josh, man, good buddy of mine, and you don't want to miss this. It's just such a vibe that you don't find anywhere. He plays music that nobody else plays, brings you back to this just amazing, like, you just want to move your body, man. Move your body, forget about everything, and it's just a perfect tempo. Just great old school vibes, man, and that's a way to finish off that Saturday night. Then we go into Flint Blade, but I didn't want to go on without talking about that performance because it's very special. And anytime I have him, he doesn't do it very often publicly.
Interesting.
But he'll do private parties, be at the house, so when he
Just
makes
knows
it
how to
out,
make the vibe.
when he makes it out, everybody shows up because they know he doesn't. And it's just such a treat. So I definitely didn't want to leave that part out.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that. And then Flint Blade's doing the jam again
Yes,
later on
late
Saturday night. Yep.
Chill by the campfire.
I can see that. Oh, that would be beautiful.
Yeah. Well, now you got a ticket. You can come.
Yes, well, thank you.
And the thing is, you guys, 2-day festival or two-day festival. That's how you say that out loud. But it doesn't end there,
Yes.
does it? Because there's a Sunday brunch.
Yes.
Oh, tell us about the Sunday brunch.
Oh, goodness.
So we position the Sunday brunch at a place that not only has amazing food, one of my favorite restaurants to eat at. I love the family that owns it. But it's right on your way off the island. So we wanted to catch everybody that was staying at the hotel or all the locals that know Chuck's. And I have another just phenomenal band, Truphonic. Have you ever heard of Truphonic?
I have heard of them, but I haven't heard any of their tunes.
Dude, put them
I
on.
gotta look it up.
Put them on. These guys are another one of those. Just once again, like they're mind blowing. They have a huge following. They're up from the Cocoa Beach area, and they have that kind of funky, jammy. Just they actually did for me a couple years ago a tribute to The Last Waltz.
No kidding.
Just to give you an idea of their range and the type of musicianship and like what they're about. And they do mainly originals, but the covers that they do will just blow you away. So it's going to be a really nice brunch. We're going from 11 to 3 brunch. They're playing from 12 to 3. We're going to have a little Bloody Mary bar, some mimosas, and right there at Chuck's on the water, just a little change of scenery. You have, just it's going to be a different
There's, like,
crowd of
recovery
people.
from the other
Just
two
like a
nights.
little recovery. Yeah. I think about all those things. Sometimes when you're at the scene of the crime for so
Yeah.
long, you're like, I
Yeah.
just need to get out of here.
I need to have a chill pill. I gotta chill now.
So that's what we took it down the road on the water just
Bring
to
it
kind of
up,
mellow
back
out.
down.
There you go. Yeah, it's all part. It's curating. You're
By design.
curating.
Getting, getting tickles up and down. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So that's Sunday, man. Sunday brunch with True Phonic.
That's killer.
Yeah.
That's killer. The last thing I really want to touch on is you're not just throwing this for a good time, but it's also for a good cause.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about the Rising Tides Foundation and what it means to you and why you decided to benefit them for this event.
So the Rising Tides Foundation, it's a pretty new 501c, and I actually started this with Lori Pfeiffer. She's Real Estate of Florida and also Title Services of Florida. I do a lot of work with her, and also Georgette, who she is the owner of Chuck's.
Right.
Her family owns Chuck's, so it's us three, and we started this. And we started this because there's, there are a lot of 501cs, but there's a lot of, uncertainty, a lot of, like, you don't know where it's going, like, you got to talk to a million people to make sense. I love them all. I work with all of them. Definitely not saying anything bad about any 501c.
Right.
But for us, I think it was really nice to have one in-house that, we don't have to answer to, other boards or anything on how we do our events or what we do. We're like, hey, we just want to benefit us and we want to throw a party and we want to do it for the right reasons. And everything Rising Tides is about, it's all about economic development in Fort Pierce and environmental issues. So we work closely with the artificial reef program, with children's education and those kinds of things, things that are going to better off the community, local, and the economic development of the local community.
I love that.
Because it's really, if that falls apart, if you don't, know how to show the youth on how to be involved and how to take advantage of how the beautiful area that we have and take care of, not only take advantage and be a part of the growth and be able to take care of your family.
Right. But
also take care of what you have.
Yeah, not biting the hand that feeds you, so to speak. Yeah.
So it was, this is really, home, it hits home with us. We're all Fort Pierce. I live in Port St. Lucie. I do a lot in Fort Pierce. I have lived in Fort Pierce for a long time. A lot of my friends are in Fort Pierce. A lot of my friends that own businesses are in Fort Pierce. So, if, once we do hit, man, any of the proceeds here, we're going straight to the Rising Tides Foundation. So that's why we need all you guys to come out and support.
Another wonderful reason to buy the tickets.
Local
seriously.
should support local.
Yeah,
I don't understand
100%.
how that is like any simpler. So
I'll never
local,
understand.
Local needs to support local.
And I've not wanted to bring it up, but I feel like I have to because having that conversation 50, 60, 70 times in one night with people.
Yeah, I should be doing.
I don't have to pay. Like, I'm here all the time. It's like, yeah, you have $30,000 worth of music playing on the stages. You know what I mean? Like,
no. When you come here all the time, there's
when you come for wing night or whatever, that's fine.
Happy hour on the
for you, sir.
It's because they have no idea what it takes to build all that up.
And that's the truth, and that's part of the education too.
That's why I'm glad this is the first time I ever brought it up publicly. And it's been eating me. I'm like, dude, I don't want to be negative, but I don't think it's negative. Well,
that's the thing, and I think maybe people are getting a little bit hipper to that kind of culture because with the Causeway Marina, Causeway Cove, they've kind of, really capitalized on that property and have thrown a lot of events there, and they're very good about, getting the people in and getting the people out. Sunrise Sands and its various names prior, they throw big concerts there. But other than that, there really isn't these big outdoor venues to throw festivals like that. Yeah. But that scene is changing with Causeway Cove and the events that you've been putting on. Sailfish also putting on their events and things. So hopefully that culture is changing where people are a little bit more receptive to that.
I cannot believe how much the Treasure Coast is built up, especially in the music venues.
Yeah, it's so cool to see.
They come on already, and it's not a competition. Everybody supports everybody. It's not like a competition. I'm better than you. I get up on you. by supporting everybody. I love how much it's built up.
That works. I mean, that kind of energy is what really will take a community to the next level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, right on. Well, we can't move on without touching on one other important thing. You guys, Al Beltran not only does all of this, but he's an outstanding realtor, and so please tell us a little bit about that as well.
Well, that's my, another one of my true loves. Like doing this for people. I always think about everybody out in the audience and how they're feeling. Life is tough, so it's always nice to be able to bring them a little bit of joy. So when I do real estate, it's the same feeling. People go through hard times, or they're stressed out. They have to make this move, or they don't know anything about it. If I could ease somebody's stress and put them in a position to where, now they have a retirement plan through real estate, maybe another income source through a rental, or as simple as having a place to where they know it's theirs and their children can play in the yard, and they could actually have a dog because no rentals will allow their dog.
Right.
I'm big on feeling, so when I could be a part of that process, it fills my soul, and that's what I live for. Like I say, at the end of the day, it's almost a little selfish. Everything I do is because it makes me feel really good,
You should.
I feel like, I hate to say, if more people did that, it would be a better place, because some people would watch the world burn because it makes them feel good. But, I always enjoy talking to you about real estate and all the ventures that you do. But real estate to me is like science fiction, or trying to learn Mandarin in a day. I don't get it. I don't understand it. That's why your job exists, because of people like me. But you explain it in such a way that makes it real, and the passion that you have for it is really, really just super uplifting. Makes me want to buy a house when normally I'm just like, no, never ever.
That's what feeds me to learn so much. I was on the phone for like 2 hours yesterday with somebody who owns some property, and we were going over all the scenarios of how could we maximize that property. Should I just sell it as a lot? Should I build on one lot? So we just sat there and looked at numbers, and I learned so much. But if it's such a cool thing to learn, to know, to feel, and to know at the end it's going to be such a huge part of somebody's future. Not only their future, their kids.
Yeah, in many cases, real estate is the largest investment that a single person will make in their lifetime.
It's changed so much. The last time I was a homeowner was 2008. We actually were able to sell our place in 2008, which was when the crash happened.
Were you 12? 12 years old, Dani?
No, I think I was like 26, 25.
Oh no, you can't. People are out there with their calculators now, just punching in the numbers. They're gonna figure it out.
It's definitely changed a lot. It's definitely changed a lot.
All right, well, you guys, thank you so much for being so patient and listening. Who wants to win some tickets? Yeah, some of you do. That's for sure. All right, you guys. Well, here's the deal. All of our live viewers out there on YouTube and Facebook, this is your time to shine. We're going to keep an eye on the chats and comments. We're going to play a little game, but not like the creepy game from the movie. It's going to be a fun game.
I'm not going to do good.
Can I guess, too?
Yeah.
You know what's hard?
Everybody's going to get aboard.
You know what's going to be hard? I usually do this at home where I get to Google.
You're one of those. You're one of the Googlers.
The thing is, like, I know it, and I have to look it up, and I'm like, ooh, I cheated.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on you now.
Uh-oh.
All right, you guys, we're going to invite all of our live viewers out there on YouTube and Facebook to play along with us in the chats and comments.
What genre are we doing?
That's right. It's another high stakes round. Name that tune. Let's do it. All right, friends. All right, so before we play, I'm going to remind you again, and especially if you're just tuning in, when you play along in the chats and comments, it doesn't matter if you get it right or wrong. No, you just have to make a guess in the chats and comments so that we can see it. Jordan will be writing down all the names of everybody participating online.
So
And,
she gets to cheat by looking at their answers.
Yes,
Get it.
basically.
I see. Yeah.
She's got her pen and paper ready to go.
That's right.
Yep.
So at the end of the game, we're going to draw a name, and you're going to win some Fort 20 Festival tickets. How about that? That sounds like a good plan.
Yes, it does.
Tonight we're look. Who was that whistle? Was that you?
That
I
was
can't
me.
whistle.
That
It was
me.
you? Oh
That
my
was it.
God!
He
I
makes some
can't
noises. I remember. He does a little water. That,
You guys were looking for the name of the song and the artist or band performing it. If you can remember it. Tonight's category is the music of Fort 20. How about that? So
Oh,
if
crap.
you're paying attention.
Well, I'm going to
If
fail
it's
this
too
one.
easy, I'm not gonna take them all. All right.
I think you're going to take the cake on
Yep.
this one.
All right, that's
I'll let you guys go.
these are bands performing at the Fort 20 Festival. So without further ado, let's play. All right, you
Yeah,
guys.
it's on your
guys,
ticket. No, it's on your ticket, too.
I can't read it on my ticket. It's like in
I
tiny.
think
Oh,
that's fair.
Derek,
I think
you're
you
a
gotta at
slag.
least pick from what
I
you
gotta
have.
be able to say it.
All right, first
I
clue.
got posters in the car if you need.
Oh, there we go. That might
There
be better.
you go. Yeah.
You need a magnifying glass. Here's the first clue for you guys coming at you.
Obligation could toast the population. No imitation, you know that we're not faking.
That's so
He knows
easy.
exactly.
I know this one too.
It's one of
This
my
is
favorites.
gonna be
One of my
this is
favorite
gonna be Al's
songs.
game for sure. Here it is one more time.
Obligation could toast the population. No imitation, you know that we're not faking.
I'm only guessing the artist.
That's all you need.
Did you cheat, Derek?
I'm looking at the thing.
All
here.
right, let's see what do you guys got? What do you guys got?
Oh.
Jordan is the winner there.
Oh, so you put the and the name.
Everybody.
I only knew this one. That's why I did that. I probably
Yeah, we'll do the song name. And Philip said online, he said George Strait. That's not right.
What did you put down?
Tasty.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Tasty
that's good.
Vibrations is correct.
Did you hear the ukulele in that?
Can't stop
No,
us.
I haven't
Can't
heard
stop
any of
us
these
now.
bands.
No, they can't stop us now. No.
Yes. Love those guys.
That's a great
Yeah.
tune. I love it. All right, you guys. Next
Next.
clue here. Drums and Rums said Jamiroquai, and I think that's a pretty.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty
Yeah.
close,
That's a good guess.
close guess
Very
there.
good guess.
I would put them in that.
Interesting.
Put them in there.
Yeah.
Mike Lubeck, another local musician in town here, said, I was told there would be no math. Here's the next clue, you guys.
I wanna tell her what's up. I wanna tell her so much. My friends are looking like what's this guy?
I'll give it to you one more time here.
I wanna tell her what's up. I wanna tell her so much. My friends are looking like what's this guy?
Yeah, we're looking for the song name and the band or artist performing it.
Well, I got the artist.
This is just a guess from me. I ain't got a clue.
Mike Lubeck said 4. Was that from old school? Oh, not old school. Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield when he was taking
Great
he was
movie.
taking the test and like he was like looking like and he was like 4, and it was the right answer. Great flick. Some of you out there might be too young for that one. All right.
No, some of us are not.
I know.
Drums
Who
and
it is, but I
I'm
don't-
not either.
Drums and
Can't
Rums
name
said
the
Vito
movie.
in the Shrimp Shack. No, that's not it. Let's see. What do we got here?
I guess.
Everybody got something different.
Oh.
And it is Ballyhoo,
Oh,
and it's mixtape.
I should have known that.
You missed the chorus of it.
How
You
many
missed the
bands?
chorus.
How many bands have a mix?
What's the name of it?
I've never heard of this band. I've never heard of it.
Well, you're about to
I'm getting
Next
learned how.
weekend, yeah.
You're gonna learn me how.
learn you how.
No, learn me how. Is it? Yeah.
Is that how they? Is that how they say it?
go. I'm gonna learn you how. Yep.
How they learn you in
Learn
Tennessee?
you how. Yeah, it's a good thing I got my education in Tampa in high school.
All right. Let's see here. Where else are we? Just checking on my stuff.
Just write it down
All right, here we are. The next clue, and name that tune.
Is yours the same? Let's exchange notes.
That voice.
Here it is one more time.
Anyway.
Is yours the same? Let's exchange notes.
Y'all are cracking up. Dani, are you having a good time? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you're here.
I only had one glass of wine so
Oh
far.
boy,
That's it.
You better
It was
get another
measured.
one.
Sounds like-
My measured glass of wine.
measured.
Yep, she did measure it, which was
Do
adorable.
we have an in-house bartender here today?
I measure it because I drink.
I
this
guess.
way.
What do you guys need?
Oh.
What do you need?
We're almost
Oh,
up
there
on a
you
break,
go.
Derek,
Oh,
so
there
we're
you go.
good.
But
He's
we
looking
don't
for
have
some
that-
tips. He
He's
needs
craft
tips.
services.
He wants the tips.
All right.
Just
What,
tips.
Any guesses online?
nobody's guessing. It's crickets out there. But what do you guys got here in the lounge? Snooze burner.
They're berry.
Oh, snozzberries. Okay.
Canoe.
Future Joy, not right. It is tanned puzzle
Okay,
piece.
I read it with a U at the end, not a D.
Derek,
Sorry.
I'm gonna give it to you. You got it. It is puzzle piece.
Got my puzzle piece.
Yeah, U's and D's look so much alike.
This band
You tell me
is.
what it-
I can't
you tell
wait
me
for
what
you
it
to see
says.
them, man.
I can't
Yeah.
see it. I can't see it.
I'm getting goosebumps right now. Just being, every time I see them live, it just brings me back, man. It's special.
That's awesome.
It's a special show.
This is kind of a
man.
cheat thing because he knows all the answers.
Well, actually, I could easily probably name every band. The names of the songs, I might miss a couple, but
Yeah, it's really like
It's because if you're into the vibe, sometimes
Yeah.
there's so many tunes I'm into the vibe and don't know the lyrics.
yeah.
But you
same.
just-
Some
but
of them I've written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Here's
He's
the,
got quite a few albums he can't play a single song from.
here's the next tune here. Oh, name that tune. Here it is one more time.
I think I know this one
I know the band.
without a doubt.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna kick yourself.
I think
You're gonna kick yourself when you don't get it.
I probably will, but
One of the few female singers of
Yes.
the band. So hello.
That's
and
true.
I actually love this band.
Three.
You.
There's three. I got three female singers.
Oh, is
here.
there?
If I'm right.
My
I love this
bad.
band.
My bad.
All right. Well, everybody ready here? Let's see it. Everybody, Sandman Sleeps is correct, and it is Icy Jungle. Jordan got it there. Icy Jungle.
I'm in your eyes,
Don't tell her I did that.
Hit that note.
I thought I didn't know it was gonna cut off
You
right
could
there.
fill in for her.
That would be terrible for
Gotta
everyone.
wear one of
Yeah.
those
That
outfits.
sounds like
Yes, definitely wear one of the outfits.
that sounds like somebody is grabbing something to make it have a little higher pitch.
It's part of the show.
You might need that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we go off air. All right, and finally, last
That's for the Patreon.
last clue here and name that tune. Here we go.
First you gotta lay the ground, then you plant the seed.
There it is one more time.
First you gotta lay the ground, then you plant the seed.
Everybody's thinking feverishly.
Yeah, feverishly thinking.
Guessing feverishly.
I'm only guessing this one
Yeah.
from
yeah.
context.
From context.
Do I get a participation trophy?
Everyone gets a participation trophy. It's
it's
another
20.
drink. All right. Paul from Drums and Rome says Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band.
Oh, how dare you!
Yes, Paul.
How dare you, Paul?
All right, let's see what you guys got here. It is not Steel and Peach. It's the Resolvers, not the Snozzberries. Resolvers, and it is Special Delivery. That is correct.
Good job.
Cause we got a
I just
special delivery.
I only guessed Snozzberries because he talked so much about them earlier. I was like, he's got to throw one in.
Oh, they're
Nope.
so good.
Nope.
These are the snozzes.
Good job, you guys.
Those Snozzberries did not taste like Snozzberries.
What is this?
Yeah, what does that taste like?
What?
Well, you're gonna have to ask
talk-
Willy Wonka.
We'll talk
Or-
on the Patreon show.
Show up Friday at 4:15.
And
And
you can
Sands.
And then you can
taste the
taste.
vibration.
Then we can taste it.
I don't know. This is going into a dark place.
I call it
Why does it
fun.
got to be a dark place?
You say dark, I call it fun.
I keep the lights.
You might have to talk to the Snosberries agents about people coming and tasting the Snosberries. I think they probably have something against
I
that.
think they just charge extra.
There's a
bro. That's
disclosure.
cool. That's
There's
cool.
a disclosure thing you gotta sign.
Probably. All right. What do you say we give away some tickets?
Yes, yes.
All right.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, Jordan. Jordan has the names written down there, and she's going to mix them around on her iPad and pick one randomly.
We'll add Lebec.
There's so many.
What was it?
There wasn't a lot, Brad, and some don't even live here.
Well, pick one that does, Jordan.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I choose name one.
how are we doing picking? I'm just picking?
Yes, you
Oh.
are the X factor here.
Oh, okay.
Close your eyes and put your pen somewhere.
Oh, Paul.
All right, Paul.
Mr. Paul.
Where's Paul from?
Paul's in Jupiter, so he's pretty local.
Jupiter.
Yeah, get your Jupiter friends to come.
Yes.
Ow.
Nice.
This table is much shorter than that
So
one.
It's not.
two ways. Either we could get him one of these, or if he wants to go, send me the email and I'll shoot him an e-ticket.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
That might be
So-
easier.
Yeah.
No hard for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, I'll hold on to that one for you. No,
No hard for him.
yeah, I'll put him in touch with you, and we'll get that. Great job, you guys. Congratulations, Paul. Hey, friends.
That's not what you said.
No
That hard ticket. All right, you guys.
That's what they're
Hard for
called.
Paul.
That's what they're called.
We're going
I
to take a
think.
very quick musical break. When we come back, we're going to continue Dani's birthday, or birthday initiation into the Destruction Crew. We're going to put her
Honorary one day.
That's it. We're going to put her through the Lipton Tea interview.
I missed the Lipton tea.
I love it. It's my favorite. I used to watch him.
Yep. Stick with us, you guys. This is Jams and Cocktails Live. This is actually one of the bands that was in Name That Tune and that will be performing at Fort Fest, or Fort 20 Fest, coming up next weekend. This is Sandman Sleeps. We'll be right back.
Yes.
While you were sinking, your eyes seemed to blood in the dark. I believe it was enough. No time was easier to separate from life. Let you blind my eyes. Hands anticipating, emotion emulating the sound. I believe it was I will search for you for however long. 7 days and waking, clarity overcomes. Domesticated and all over.
Sandman Sleeps there. That's a brand new song. So you guys get to hear it at 420 Fest, kicking off Saturday. They'll be kicking off the Saturday festivities.
Yes.
They're at 420 at Sunrise Sands, Fort Pierce, Florida, April 21st and 22nd.
Damn. Right around, I want to say 11:45 they go on, I think.
Yep, that's what Zach.
Is that what she said?
So Zach, I saw him recently. That's what she said.
He wishes.
Zach and we were chatting, and he was telling me about the show there. And those guys, they're actually about to pop out on a little tour.
Yeah.
They're going to Nashville. They're doing some spots in Georgia. So getting out of town.
Yeah, I love what
Georgia.
they do, man. Everything about it. I really am a fan.
Yeah, they're just in their music's so good. Crisis Actor is their most recent album and their debut album. In fact, they just got all their vinyls in. So there's some great.
Nice.
What's the in Stewart Roasted Record is the name of the joint. They have all their vinyls for sale there.
Nice.
So like they really embody that indie rock vibe, and the girls are just because they are the epicenter of Sandman Sleeps, and then Zach and Karsten, of course, came on and really just
they add
solidified
a lot,
it.
though. They, it's cool. Some bands, you just have the front, and like that's all. You don't really notice. I mean, I think every one of them adds so much, and it's such a big part. It's so awesome.
It's so true.
Yeah.
She's the bass player too, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
So
sisters, I believe.
Chris and
Yeah.
Alex. So you have Alex is the bass player, and she's amazing.
Yeah.
Her bass lines, without stroking them so much, we're gonna have another podcast with them. We'll go on all this, but her bass lines are so tasty, and just the things that she does, it's surprising. Which
That's
is
the first thing
wonderful.
I noticed about a man is the basses.
Yeah.
Knowing that they're not just chord changing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's got, and then
Yeah.
They
Christina,
have runs.
of course, with that voice, it's so ethereal and like angelic, and just
Yes.
I don't know. It's just really moving in a way.
Yeah,
And I always
that's
like every time I listen to their music, I'm like, man, this reminds me of something. But I don't even know. It just reminds me of something that I like. So it just is what it is.
Yeah, I mean that's always a good thing, for a band when you start to hear it and it's got that familiar feel.
Right.
That's a good sign.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's so fresh and so new, but it makes you feel like you are. It's in you already. It's
Right.
kind of like,
That's what she said.
hey,
What were you gonna say,
I
Derek?
knew it.
One of the things that I like about that band, not only is the talent
He's very vocal.
and the great music that they put out, they're some of the nicest people you could ever meet.
Yeah,
They're
they're sweet.
great people too.
They are great people, genuine, authentic. You meet them once, they're going to remember you.
Yeah.
I mean, they came and found me in a crowd after meeting me once on this show.
Oh, cool, man.
That's
And-
awesome.
Knew my name. I knew they were part of Sandman Sleeps. I couldn't remember their names, but
Derek,
they
you're not
knew-
supposed to admit that.
No, I felt horrible, but after that time, I made sure I knew exactly who they were, because if they put that much effort into learning somebody insignificant like me, I mean, come on, they're
that's right.
amazing.
You are very significant, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Very
Official.
official too.
I don't want to toot my own horn. Or
Oh, it's funny.
Official.
So one of our good friends, Philip, who's tuning in from Tennessee, Middle Tennessee. Yeah, he's
Go
going to
Vols.
try to. He's like, they're coming to my area, so he's going to try to go and catch them too. That's awesome. All right, Dani,
Yes, sir.
the time has come.
Let's go.
That's right.
Dun dun.
We're going to put her on the hot seat in this rapid fire interview, inspired by the late great James Lipton, host of Inside the Actor Studio.
Oh, yes. That was fabulous.
This is Inside Lipton Tea.
Woohoo.
Hello and welcome to Inside the Lipton Tea. I'm Brad Brock, playing the part of Mr. James Lipton, and I'm here with birthday girl Dani.
Woohoo.
Dani, have you ever seen an episode of Inside the Actor Studio?
Yes, I have.
All right. Well, then you already know what's coming.
Yes, I do.
Shall we begin?
How good is it going to be?
Oh, and look, Jordan's in there too. You can answer too, Jordan.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. Dani, what is your favorite word?
Darn it.
What? Darn it.
No.
That's what I heard.
That's exactly what I heard.
No, it's just like I was all prepared for this, and all of a sudden I'm on the seat. I'm like,
Oh,
crap.
so you were just cursing it.
No.
Yeah, when you're put on the hot seat, it gets a little dicey.
Most of my favorite words are anything that's positive, really.
Well, that's a lot of words for one single word.
Oh, that's fantabulous.
Oh, that's a good one.
Why not?
What's your least favorite word?
Can't.
Can't.
I hate when you try to say anything. Oh, I can't. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. Blah blah blah. Because I don't like can't.
Yes. That's a good one too. I think we might have had that one before. Dani, what turns you on?
Wow.
I've been single for a long time, so not too much.
Oh.
She's single, gentlemen.
Yes, I've been single for a long time, so yeah. Probably, yeah.
Warm cup of coffee.
I don't do coffee, but warm other things I'll do.
All right. I'm done. I can't do this.
Try anything warm once.
A cold shower over here. All right, Dani, what turns you off?
Negativity.
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 Can't and negativity.
Yeah, I just yeah. I don't like to be around negative energy, and as soon as I feel it, I'd repel it for me. Yeah.
Well, good. Well, you're still here, so that bodes well for us.
Yeah.
You guys
All
are
right,
wonderful.
Dani, what sound or noise do you love?
Music. Period.
Period.
Every type of music that just moves me and gives me inspiration and passion, and I just feel, yeah, music is basically my bloodline.
Love it.
Yep.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Anything scratching like the chalkboard or yeah.
I got chills just thinking about it.
Yeah, when everything is scratching on the board or the nails with women with our nails, like it's just like I'm not a fan.
You ever you guys get freaked out about like people tapping their nails on a desk?
Yeah, it drives me
and
insane.
like in a quiet room.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I spend a lot of time in quiet places. Believe it
It's
or
like
not.
the Dolly Parton, the beginning of the Dolly Parton 9 to 5.
Oh yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What is your favorite curse word?
Oh, I'm gonna say fuck it. It's actually on my arm.
It says "fuck it" on your arm.
Yeah. The thing is, my whole sleeve is basically Buddhism kind of. It's Buddhism kind of towards that, and I have a lot of kanji on there. So I wanted fuck it because where I come from, everybody's all about the Bible and going to church. They're so serious about their religion, but yet they don't practice it. So I just even though it's not my religion, Buddhism, but that's why I just said fuck it.
Hey man, Buddhism, one of the oldest religions on Earth. There's got to be something to it.
Yeah, and all my Buddhism books I have are like positive. It's just positive things from Zen masters and stuff like that. So I actually wanted the kanji to look like the kanji looks like fuck it. It's kind of in negative space. So that's
I love that. Yeah, there's the big old Bible Belt in Tennessee for sure.
I'm telling you, you are preached until you anything. Gotta go to church. You know what I did? I just sit in the pews and take the little pencil and I would draw on the paper. That's all I did.
You mean the Bible?
No.
Not that far.
The Bible.
Bible.
In the Bible.
You gotta go to the Bible.
All right. What profession other than your own would you like to try?
If I could do anything music, if my whole world was surrounded by music, that would be my passion. Whether I set up the stage, whether I book the deal, I'm a backstage hand, I don't even care.
Well, we know some people in the biz.
Yeah.
So when you're ready,
that has to do with me,
ready for a career change.
If I could do anything with music, period, because I used to help my dad set up sets every time he had a gig. If I was a sound person, if I could be a sound engineer, do records. I mean, I'm a musician myself, but I'm not really like a performer kind of person. I like to be in the band in the back. I like to be in the keys in the back, everything in the back. But that doesn't sound right.
Everything in the back.
No,
Well.
exit only. We're good. But yeah. So any profession that has to do with music, if I could do all that full time, I would dedicate my life to it.
Good to know.
Definitely.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking notes
Yes,
for you,
please.
Dani, for your birthday.
I'm available.
Now, what job would you not do under any circumstance?
Most people say poo, but because I was in the medical field, I've dealt with lots of poo. So it's I've had every body fluid. Any job
I'm taking sound bites out of this whole show.
I'm telling you, it was just every body fluid. I mean, I'm a phlebotomist. I've been a CNA. I've been a medical assistant. I've seen it all. But probably the only one is sitting at a desk, having to be behind a computer with a phone in a cubicle, 9 to 5. No, thank you.
Wait
Amen.
a damn minute. What?
That's the job
That's
I don't want.
exactly what I do.
No, but you have a passion. This is different. No.
I got a passion, all right.
And you have
No.
lots of windows.
Yeah.
Passion for chicken wings.
Yeah, but you don't have to go and clock in and then to have Gene Day and have Pizza Day and all that. No.
Oh,
thank
you don't know what goes on in this house, do you?
Every day is Gene and Pizza Day.
Gene and Pete. It's good.
I know.
No,
But
he only wears jeans when
when you
people
wor-
come over.
when you work at a job and your most exciting thing is Gene Friday, I'm like, really?
Listen, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I actually put real pants on for you guys tonight. Normally, I'm over
Whoa.
here in gym shorts and a sports coat. That's my life over here on the
Nice,
side of the
nice.
desk.
True.
Fake it till you make it. Yes.
All right, and finally,
Yes.
if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Are you lost?
Yes, Danny, happy birthday! Oh, so good, so good. All right, you guys. Well, moving right along. We are great on time, aren't we? We're doing well. We're doing well.
Fantastic.
All right. Well,
Well,
this is
things are about to go off the rails, I'm sure.
yes. Let's do another round of shots. This is usually Ellie's segment, but I guess I'll take the reins for it tonight since she's not here.
She's not motivating us.
So you guys get a pen and paper and take some notes because this is your midweek motivation. Baby.
Miami are an 8 video game.
That's right. Well, today, friends, we talk a little bit about live music. There's something truly special about live music. It's the power to bring people together, to transcend language and cultural barriers, and to move us in ways that nothing else can.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
And today I want to talk to you a little bit about the incredible power of live music. Live music is an experience like no other. We all know it. We've experienced it. When we attend a concert or festival, we're not just passive spectators. We become active participants in a shared moment that's unique to that time and place. We're part of a community that's united by a common love of music. We're all there for the same thing, to be moved, to be inspired, and to feel something deeply. And that feeling is something that stays with us for a long time after the music has ended. Whether it's the rush of adrenaline we get from a high-energy performance, the sense of peace and calm that comes from a beautiful ballad, or the feeling of pure joy that comes from dancing with friends, live music has the power to touch us in ways that go far beyond the music itself. But it's not just about the emotional impact of live music. There's also a physical aspect to it as well. When we attend a concert or a festival, we're not just listening to music, we're feeling it in our bodies. The bass reverberates through our bones, the drums pound in our chests, the melodies wash over us like a wave. It's a visceral experience that can't be replicated through headphones or speakers,
Hey.
though often we try. And it's not just about the music itself either. Live music brings people together in a way that few other things can, creates a sense of community and belonging that's truly unique. When we attend a concert or a festival, we're surrounded by people who share our love of music. We're there for the same reason we are. It's a powerful feeling to be part of something bigger than ourselves, and live music gives us that opportunity. And so does Al Beltran. So tonight, I want to encourage you to embrace the power of live music, whether it's attending a concert, a festival, the Fort 20 Fest, or simply listening to live recordings, make an effort to experience music in its raw, unfiltered form. Let yourself be moved, and remember, the power of music, live music, is not just the music itself, but the connections we make with others, and the sense of community and belonging that comes from being part of something bigger than ourselves. This has been your midweek motivation. I'm Brad Brock, and we'll see you next time. Yeah!
Amen.
All right, we're going to go around the room. We're going to hit you with all of our shameless plugs and all the things that you should be looking out for. So it's coming at you. Here we go. Release the graphics.
The graphics, I appreciate.
All right. We're going to kick it off, of course, with our special guest, Al Beltran.
Yes.
Hit us with all your shameless plugs, even ones we may have covered. It's good to reiterate.
Recap.
Man, I got so many. I'm not even prepared. But
Okay.
But
number one,
If you were prepared.
number one, it's always a great time to buy if it's time. You know, real estate is one of the things I love to do. So reach out if you have any questions. If you're thinking about it 5 years down the road, you know, definitely reach out. You know, we got the Fort 20. Did we talk about Fort 20 Fest today?
oh man,
Maybe a couple.
I'd have to look
minutes.
back through the footage.
So
but
you guys know that. Get your tickets, man. This is for the community, man. This is, you know, something that other people, it's just not happening around here. You know, just next level, tons of awesome bands from all over the country. This Saturday, I have Sun-Dried Vibes, nationally touring, amazing reggae rock band. They're out of the Carolinas. They're going to be at Sunrise Sands, and it's a free show. Absolutely free. Sunrise Sands. Make it out there.
Did you say free?
With an F. Free with an F.
Wait, there's more.
and 2 E's.
Yeah. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, follow my stuff. Follow Treasure Coast Live. I have awesome shows all the time. You know, touring bands, local bands. I even do a few tributes here and there, you know. So, yeah, Treasure Coast Live, Al Beltran Realtor, Facebook, Al Beltran 772. Just follow it, man.
It's so good. I really like your hat there, Al. It reminds me a little bit of my own hat that I'm wearing here.
Matchy.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I love this hat, and I wear it all the time.
It's clean. It looks good on you, man.
It's on my. I love hats. I wear them all the time. Anybody out there ever want to send me a hat? I swear to God, I'll wear it. I'll wear the shit out of it.
Yeah.
So will I.
And I got
Derek
that,
too.
I
I'll
got
steal
that
Brad's if you
style.
don't send me one.
I got that style for you because I know you don't like. I got the flat brim. You know, that's what I'm wearing now with the AB. But I got you that because I see what you wear and I see how it fits, and I figured that would be the one for you.
What I need now is an Al Beltran Greek fisherman's hat because I wear that a lot
I got
too.
it all, bro. Like
No, I really love this hat. It's very sharp, and I love repping your stuff, man.
I got
and the
AB
logo's
panties.
dope. Like the logo is.
I'll rep those, bro.
you'll wear up the AB panties.
Yeah. Next Saturday at the Fort 20.
And that's it. That's all he'll wear.
All I'm repping.
Please.
That's how we're going to get more people.
Pics. We need pics.
Yeah.
Yep. Or it
You'll
didn't
be
happen.
there. You can record it.
Thanks for the support, dude.
No,
I appreciate
dude.
it, man.
My man.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank
coming.
you.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks for being
Talking
here, man.
about
Because
it.
we love being involved in the community. You know, like we talk about it a lot, and we spotlight a lot of our local entertainers, but like we also want to spotlight the people that give us a place to play. You know, and you're one of them. And in venues and these festivals, and it just adds so much sparkle to our area. It's just really nice. Yeah, we were fortunate enough recently to be the hosts for the Martin County Arts Fest.
Great time.
And we had such a great time, and it's such a cool thing to get out from behind the computer and having my phone. Dani's least favorite thing on earth. And to be out in the community and be a part of it, and in a cool way. So love what you're doing. Please keep it up. And of course, obviously, anything we can do to help, we're happy.
Hey, let's talk about this. We talked about it a little bit last time. We're talking about it a little bit now. Next year, can you go live from the event, from my next 420?
Yes.
Because I know you're booked this year and you're busy and everybody wants you.
But you know what I'm gonna do right now?
They'll show up.
I'm gonna put it, whatever that weekend is, because it's usually the weekend following 420, right?
Yeah, next year 420 is on a Friday, I believe. So
Get
it's
outta
going to
here.
be 420.
All right, I'm gonna
421.
I'm telling you right now.
Depending on how it goes this year, it might be 420, 421, and 422. It depends. You guys make it happen, guys.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
We gotta go bigger.
Tell your friends, man. Like, this is a really cool thing. You're paying a couple bucks a band for like next level entertainment. I don't know what I'm supposed to look at.
Oh, it's that camera right there.
There's only like 5 cameras.
I
What do
know.
you mean?
Where's my
It's
mark?
right there.
How do
Where's
I
my
talk
mark?
to the people?
Right there.
The people.
Right there.
There it is.
Perfect.
You got it.
Let's do it. Let's blow it up this year. So next year we can make it bigger. Every year I just want to continue to grow it. We get bigger acts, more things to do, maybe even a bigger, I don't know if I want another venue. This venue is so perfect. It's right on the beach. Maybe we cap it out, cap it. It's like,
Yeah.
if we sell out this year, everybody that got a ticket this year will get dibs on half price ticket for next year.
Is this an exclusive? Are you giving us an exclusive right now?
No, it's
Oh,
happening.
You're hearing
If
it.
we sell out this year, every single person that bought a ticket this year gets half price for next year.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Dang.
Yeah, that deserves an applause.
The only reason I'm doing that is because I know I'm going to get that many more sponsors. 'Cause I don't think I could afford it. But I'm doing it.
Yep.
That's
love
what
it.
happens in marketing. If you put it out
Exactly.
to the public, I mean, it's legit.
Yep.
By law, I have to do it.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
got to go big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go
Commit.
big.
Or go home.
Yep.
Or go home.
Who wants
All
to
the-
go home?
Well, I mean, I love my home. but
Same.
I got my little kids
I know,
that
it's
love
like-
me,
it's like-
love me more than anybody else on the planet. But yeah, no, let's do it, man. Let's sell this year out, and we'll blow it up, man. And everybody that supported this year, man, we're gonna do you a discount for next year, and let's do it. If I need a bigger venue, I'll do it. I don't care.
I'm putting it on the calendar, and we will figure it out. Well, I mean, what I kind of want to do is get one of those security things that's like the crane that goes up, and we could see the whole area. But
You can just
I don't
do
know,
it
like-
drones.
It's
You mean
called a
one of those?
genie.
You mean
is that what it's
Like
called?
a
Like-
genie.
yeah, but I want it to be like an enclosed room, so we could just have
Now
our
you're
own
pushing.
VIP up in the sky.
Oh, like that crazy ride thing that takes you out and you eat dinner and you like
Yes.
dangle over the.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Off the
dangle
balcony.
over everyone
Oh.
I
with
would
a
just
glass
rather-
bottom.
I just rather have a drone.
So we're gonna need
Not
some
actually.
sponsors too.
Yes. Well,
No.
hey, that's what it's about, though.
Dangling.
This year we got some good local businesses to help us out. Like I say, I think financial's always there. Sweetwater Brewing Company came through, so that's what it's about. That's the only way. That's
We
the
have
only
great
way we can
community
keep
up
it.
here. We
That's
have
the
such great
only
community.
way we could keep it affordable.
Yeah.
Well, I say affordable. Even
We just have-
$80 is affordable.
Yeah, this is cheap.
But it's cheap.
Cheap for an incredible value.
Yeah.
I love what you do, man.
Yeah.
So thank you, and we will be there. We'll be there in full force next year for sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're
man.
gonna be
Let's
there
set up-
intermittently this go around.
Yeah,
But we'll make it a
let's
thing
set
next
up,
time.
Set up like a place you guys broadcast live from
a
all
crane. We're gonna be in a container, a clear
that.
container,
Let's do it.
Thank
and we're
you.
gonna dangle above the whole thing. So I'm gonna pull it
Word
together.
of the day today:
Dangle.
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 All right.
And you're not wrong, Al. It's a good location. It's
Yeah,
great.
it's
Like
It is great.
it's big enough. It's on the water.
Big enough to dangle.
It's downtown Fort Pierce. On the island Fort Pierce.
I mean, then we can get a room and we can dangle off the balcony.
Well, dangles is better than dingle.
You do all the dangling you want to, my friend.
Brad, we could just go right on the roof.
My feet
dangle.
dangle into every chair I sit in. Anybody else have any shameless plugs?
Yes.
All right, Danny, hit us.
I don't have any events or anything. All I'm saying is I'm putting myself out there. I'm looking for side gigs.
Side gigs, all right.
Because my rent is going up the past 2 years ridiculously. I am versed in so many different avenues. So if anybody
Are you available April 21st and 22nd?
Probably not.
Damn
Right
it.
now, I'm on a set schedule. I'll have to look.
You're going to be there at least the 22nd.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm telling you, I am out there. I have every skill set known. I'm just saying side gigs that doesn't
I
involve my
think he's
car.
offering you a job.
I don't need cars.
What about foot pics?
What? What?
That
We
is
are
true
not
that-
doing wiki feet.
Only feet.
Food
Yeah,
porn.
JNC OnlyFans needs feet
foot
models.
Porn? Foot porn?
Yep.
Do it.
I don't know if they're qualified.
I think any feet.
So our friend Philip, who lives in Middle Tennessee, says, "Love Dani's accent. Very familiar."
Well, thank you. It comes very naturally. Can't help it.
No, we'll keep an eye out. I actually,
Any kind of side gigs I'm looking for, like I said, if it's virtual, if it's computer, you name it, I'm available. Except for the other stuff. I'm not available for that.
we'll talk.
Whoa.
I might be able to put you in touch with some people that could use
My
your,
clothes are staying on.
It's good to note. Good to note.
even in the shower. any other shameless plugs from you guys over there?
Make sure you go check out bradbrockmusic.com.
Oh, that's
Find
me.
out where Brad Brock's going to be playing
And
this weekend and in the coming weeks.
Yes.
where can I get the best wings in town?
Yeah.
The best wings in town, Wingstop.
Dude, you're wearing the shirt, man.
Nobody can read what it says. And I don't work in this town, so I don't know how those cooks are.
Fire.
But if you're in Jupiter, come over to Jupiter East Duffy's because we got some fire wings.
And
But
sometimes,
here,
you might even catch an old Brad sitting holding up the bar.
that's right. Until I kick him out. Until I
Jordan's
get the fuck
face.
out. Go to jncmusic.com.
Walk of shame.
Check us out. Make sure you like and subscribe. Visit some of our friends like the Kevin McLaughlin and see where he's playing. Check out Paul from the Drums and Rubs podcast. I'm trying to steal every one of Brad's
Taking
shameless plugs
my shameless
from
plugs.
memory right now.
You're doing really good.
Make sure you visit our
He's tickling his
sponsors
cockles.
at Code Rum,
Tickling the puckle.
Sneaky Tiki, and the Bug Juice.
Are you his manager?
Make sure you
And-
go check out
Sun-dried vibes.
Sun-Dried Vibes, and the Drums and Rubs podcast for the.
You give Derek one shot of tequila. This is what happens.
This is where
I
we
was
are.
put up to this. I just want everyone to know.
How much were you paid?
I got a
No.
smile from this lovely lady.
This shit's getting deep, bro.
This is what happens.
Do you want to go over them again?
This is
Over
what
what?
happens.
Sure, go to the Brad Brock Music.
No, we're done. Where's the mute button? All right, it comes to
I
me.
missed a few.
It comes to me.
Your
You
turn.
guys, seriously, thank you so much for tuning in live with us tonight or listening later on your favorite podcast platforms like Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're there. And but the live listeners on YouTube, Facebook, and Short Life Radio, thank you so much for tuning in with us. And if you are listening later, we invite you every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come and tune in and chime in and join us for a live show. It's a lot of fun. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share with your friends. To like, follow, and share us on social media. We'd love for you to do that too. Also, as Derek so eloquently mentioned, be sure to check us out on the web, our official website, jnclive.tv. Not jncmusic.com. jnclive.tv. It's loaded with fun content, and you can order all of your JNC swag right from the website. Shirts now. We've got hot sauce coming, and you can also check out our sponsorship opportunities as well. Shout out to our sponsors and partners at Code Rum, Hop Life Brewing, the Sneaky Tiki in downtown Stewart, the Bug Juice, bug repellent and skincare products, Chesser Custom Designs, laser etching and engraving, LearnToLiveAboard.com, a wonderful blog about living on a sailboat, academyofmidflorida.com, earn your MBA completely online. My friend Sal runs that whole thing, and it's for real. It's a real thing. I'm not just making
accredited.
it up. It is accredited, so go and get your MBA in your pajamas. Come see my one-man band show this week. Tomorrow, I'll be performing at the Square Grouper, in Fort Pierce, not as a one-man band, but my good friend Dave Balin will be hanging with me, filling in for Tony Solomon. It's going to be a great show. Always a good time there. The Square Grouper, that kicks off at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can find all my tour dates at bradbrock.com. My tour around the Treasure Coast is about as far as I go. For all your graphic design needs, check out bradbrockdesign.com. If you need it done, I'll do it for you. Bazinga. And if you dig what we do, you can become a patron and help support the show. Visit patreon.com/JNC podcast and become a patron. $5 a month. It's all you need. And you can get a first look at exclusive content, behind the scenes footage, and more, including the video of us just taking this tequila shot.
Dangle some money in front of us.
Yes, come and dangle some money in front of us. That would be wonderful.
Dingle the dingle.
And then actually give it to us.
Yes. And last big plug. Big plug.
Brad's used to
Everything
those.
is so weird when you say it.
I
isn't
know.
it? When you think about it.
Our,
Brad's always about the big plug.
I'm in the gutter all the time. Our last, our season finale for this season 5 of this podcast will be May 17th. We're going to be joined by Lefty Lucy, a local super band made up of Victoria Lee, Jeff Farashidi, and Shanice from The
yes.
Little Things.
Nice.
Yep, they'll.
I like that.
We're going to take about 4 weeks off after May 17th to focus on an upcoming nuptial.
Who's getting nuptial?
Yeah, who's nuptial?
Wait, your cat's getting married?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
The
but
cherubs.
yeah, we're getting hitched. Me and the Jordan. So we're gonna focus on that. But then we'll be back and we're gonna do it bigger and better than ever when we come back after about 4 weeks there. So that's been my shameless plug. Yes. So before we get this show on the road, I do want to pop over to. I do want to mention the last time Al was on the podcast with us. We had to go through some stuff.
Was it the spicy one?
It was the
was.
spicy
All
one.
right.
If you pull out a peanut, I swear to God, I'm leaving.
That's
I'm
right.
down.
So
Always down.
That's what she said.
we've given Al a little
That's how I
gift
keep
here
her.
tonight.
You'll find the little peanut.
And before we reveal what it is, I'm going to give you guys just a brief recap of the last time that Al was on the show.
Oh, God.
This is the Death Nut. This is to date, and we've done several heat challenges on the show. This is the hottest thing that anybody has taken on the Jams and Cocktails podcast.
This is the hottest thing there is.
Do it.
It hurts pretty bad.
Yep, that's hardcore. Is that your end of your shameless plugs?
That's all I got.
Yeah,
for you
Brad's
right
feeling.
Derek, do you got any shameless plugs?
The 5 minutes yet?
Listen, guys. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is the hottest thing I ever had in my life.
Where are you playing, Brad?
Listen to local. That was rough.
We made it 5 minutes, baby. I knew you had it in you.
God damn it. Al Beltran, you guys. Jordan's gone forever. Jordan was gone forever.
Yeah, I had retired at that point. No, I was flushing my mouth out in the kitchen sink.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
And I don't even know what else. Chugging
So
water. I don't know.
yeah, that was the Death Nut Challenge, and
Did it bring
Al,
back painful memories?
I mean, it was hot.
He had no problem with it, so
Yeah.
Like,
The first-
but not, it was hot, like tasty hot, but it was also like Paris Hilton. It was hot.
yeah, it was
like,
hot.
It was cool, you know what I mean? It was hot. You know?
It was so cool. It was hot.
Seriously,
was cool.
we've not there. I don't think anything exists currently that's hotter than what was on that nut.
Is that what you think?
Yeah. She ain't saying
So many
that.
beeps should have been happening tonight.
Literally.
It was so
how
bad.
can you say that when you're getting married?
Hot nuts not.
I like nuts in my mouth.
Hot nuts.
Hot ones.
Oh,
That's
no.
not even where I was
this
going.
is getting so deep.
We took all
You know, she
We're
doesn't
learning
have-
new
That's not what
things.
she said.
we took all of
She
our
doesn't have
experience
Yeah.
in the hot food world and we combined it in a little present that I've left on your desk there. Jams, a little bottle of jams and hot sauce there.
Woo.
You can show it off if you want. I
It's
won't
much
be mad.
better.
So tell me about it.
Okay.
I love hot sauce. I also make hot sauce, not publicly, not selling it, but for me and my friends and from my house.
He's gonna open.
Am
it
I
and
am
try
I one of
some.
your am I one of your friends?
Yes,
Yeah.
and I will give you some.
Excellent. He's
But I won't
Al's
say
gonna
all
give
the
me
time.
some later.
Yeah, to your
So
good
he's-
looking.
So while Al is biting off the label there,
Wow.
I'm gonna just describe a little
Likes
bit.
it hot with the nuts.
So yeah, get in there. So it's kind of
He's used
a
his teeth. Gotcha.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got
it's
it.
hot, but there's a lot of flavors in there.
Yeah.
You know,
What kind
you're
of
gonna
peppers?
find
What kind
hints of
peppers?
you're gonna find some hints of honey. You're gonna find
I
some
love
hints
honey.
of
He loves the honey.
of fruit. There's a
I smell
citrusy.
ghost pepper.
There's probably a lot of that in
I
there.
smell it right away. I know that smell.
This is actually one of my favorites. We have one that's we have one that is not quite as hot as that, but I wanted to get you the good stuff. It's got a kick, but it also has a nice
so
flavor,
Tasty.
right? But that's
I get the
the hot one.
garlic. It's tangy. It's got a touch of sweetness, just enough.
Just enough.
It's not really sweet, but it's got just that little hint of sweet. This is really
But
good.
it's got a nice burn right
You know
on
what
the
I want
end.
this? You know what I want this on? I
Tell
would
me
love
what
this.
tell me what
Eggs
you
in the
want it on.
morning.
Nah, this is a beef hot sauce.
Uh,
This is what I want on like slow cooked beef, like maybe some brisket, like a brisket tostada. You know, just like a nice fat slab of fatty brisket on a toasted,
Yeah.
like a toasted piece of bread, and just like a little drizzle of this on top. Perfect. I don't
Yep.
want I like chimichurri. I like salsas. I make all that kind of stuff. But a piece of toasted bread with a little garlic and butter, a big old fat slab of some nice brisket, and a drizzle of this on top. That's like one of the best bites you'll ever have.
What I love about this sauce is
you should have been a chef.
it's got
Also, I feel like
he,
he
he is
I
a
cook
chef.
a lot.
Oh.
I
We've-
cook a lot.
you-
I know when we went to the
The Lincoln Park, the little
first or second Sunday.
yeah, right. You
Oh,
still
that-
doing
This
that?
is good.
That shit
Right.
was amazing. The barbecue.
It's crazy good. The guy on the bottle is really good looking also.
So he's cute. I say cute because my daughter, she's 6 now, but she used to always, when something was cute, she was like, "Oh, it's so cute."
Oh,
And I'll never forget
So now everything's cute.
it. Every time something's cute, I'm like, "Oh, it's so cute."
Aw.
Cute. Oh, that's so adorable.
This is delicious, bro.
please enjoy it.
I mean, this
and when
hits,
you run
like,
out,
hits
let me
what I
know.
want, and this is beef. Like this is, I could see this on beef.
Yeah,
Because beef has, it's got that bold kind of rich flavor, and this has, everything that I want when I have beef.
it's super versatile, man. I put it on my breakfast stuff like biscuits and
Nice
gravy. It's really
burrito.
nice on
Like
a burrito.
breakfast
Burritos
burrito.
really good. Yeah, 100%.
Yes.
It's
He does business.
tacos, all that stuff.
Oh,
Oh man. Well, you guys, we're
This
gonna
is
wrap this.
good, dude.
We're gonna
You
wrap this
sell
show up.
this?
Thank you again for all of those that joined up tonight here. Go get your tickets for the
$100 a
Fort.
bottle, Al.
Yeah, $100
So
a
good.
420 Fest. Go get your tickets. You can get them online. Can we get them online also?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Man. Dude, what kind of promotion?
I know,
would that be?
ridiculous. But you can find the event on Facebook,
www.
Eventbrite,
Google it. Eventbrite, Facebook, Instagram.
www.
and you can go get the hard tickets at Sunrise Sands locally, Taco Dive.
Hard to
Rooted,
pin.
Rooted Reef Cover Bar.
Rooted Reef.
Which is one of my
Hard
favorite
tickets to
places
pin.
in town.
So good.
Yes.
So please go support a great cause, Rising Tides Foundation, and just the best music festival that you're going to find on the Treasure Coast.
IMO.
Yes.
That means in my opinion.
in my opinion, in everyone's
You shouldn't
opinion.
have to describe.
Give it up, you guys, once again for Al Beltran.
Should I cheers for myself?
Yes. Hooray. Also, give it up for the Destruction Crew. We'll just put the whole screen up there. Jordy, Derek, and happy birthday, Dani. Absolutely.
Welcome to the Destruction Crew.
Welcome
you.
to it.
You
Welcome
fit in
to it.
perfectly.
Oh,
All right, you guys, join us next week for another riveting episode of Jams and Cocktails. Until then, support live music. Take care of yourselves and each other. Broadcasting live from the Legendary JNC Lounge. I'm Brad Brock. We love you. Good night.